Yeah, I had a head pop. I just got back up.
All good.
Copy. Go on the pursuit. 710 status.
It's code 4 on Mirror Park Boulevard.
Copy. What happened with the foot pursuit? You have 95?
Yeah, they got him. I heard him. They got him.
Yeah, there was 195 behind the casino.
All right, copy that.
Just to confirm, the clown in the back of the Seminole. What happened with them?
Hey, you talking about the clown, Mr. Twinkles?
I found the clown back behind Forum, and Miss Ember took them, carried them into the vehicle, got in the vehicle. She got tased out after she broke cuffs. We got her in cuffs, and I guess the driver of this Seminole dumped the car with the clown in the back. But the clown's not in the back now. But what's going on with that?
799. I've currently got Mr. Twinkles with me here. That's the 52 request on Mirror Park Boulevard. He's conscious and speaking.
Copy. Was he in the vehicle?
Negative. The driver of the vehicle actually retrieved him and brought him to shore. And the vehicle was clear when I dove it.
Copy. The driver should be getting reckless endangerment for what they did.
Hey, for my, that's going to be 710's 95.
Yeah, 141. I'm not sure why Miss Quinn got involved. Twinkles was a victim, a 47. I don't know why she grabbed him from the cops.
Yeah, I don't know. She put herself in a world of shit, and honestly, that's her problem, not mine. I'm just gonna charge her accordingly.
Yeah, affirm.
I'm really confused why Ember got involved with that.
Well, why was the officer trying to investigate that? I'm so confused.
Alright, so can you tell me what happened?
I got tased and a car ran over me.
Okay, you got run over by a car.
Like my right arm really hurts.
Your head really hurts, you said?
No, my right arm. My
I have
right
eyes on
arm.
the clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Affirm. They're trying to meet with David. That's who our main target is.
I'm
See
guessing
him, let me
there's
know.
no way for the cuffs to be taken off for this?
Yeah,
or-
they said they just saw him on in a black Seminole drive by.
Well, it looks like your right arm is.
So he might be
very badly
watching. I'm gonna get
fractured.
on the
It's not a
roof and I'm
full
gonna
break.
look around.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in a splint. Gonna put an ice pack right on the spot that is.
I can't figure out why.
That spot that's bruised the most, and I'll just bandage it right to it, so you don't have to hold that holding it.
Hey,
When you got hit by the car, did it hit you head on? Did
it
run
ran
over
over
you?
me.
It ran
I
over
got
you?
Oh my god, I have a
tased and
DNA
went
swap
under
kit.
the wheel.
Okay. So it looks like your left leg
710,
is
me and the 95
also,
are going to walk
very
towards the
badly
front of the
bruised,
casino.
and I
We're going to
do
need
believe it's
52s if
fractured.
available.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in a splint as well. So you need to keep the weight off your left leg. Your right leg isn't too bad. It is badly bruised though. So when you are sitting down, try to keep both legs elevated, if you can. But at least elevate the left leg at the most. Okay.
I'm confused with
Hey,
Looks like your left arm has also got maybe a sprained wrist. Maybe try to catch yourself.
Selena,
with
do you want to
that
do all the
hand or
processing, and
something.
I'll be here with you to just.
Yeah.
Okay.
So nothing too worried about that. I am gonna put a small splint on that arm as well, just to keep that wrist in place while it's healing. Okay.
You still have eyes on the clowns?
okay.
Negative, I
your
have to
torso
fall
does
back.
have a lot of,
Why did she get
bruising
involved? I
to it.
don't understand.
So, have you had any previous injuries recently?
I
Like
don't
any
think
broken ribs
so.
or anything?
710, 799
I
direct.
don't know. I think it was
Said it.
from the car accident.
Does your 95 need medical?
Okay.
Yes, the suspect's going to
Just
need
gonna
medical.
press around on your stomach right here. Does this hurt at all?
10-4.
Oh,
We're currently walking towards the
Okay.
front of the casino now.
Okay, and if I press on your.
Do you know the
10-4.
address of
left side,
the
does
house
this
we were
hurt
on
any?
firm?
Not a clue.
Um,
Honestly, you might be able to put this in the original report
Looks like it's
from
just like
the
your right
David
side.
situation, because that's why we were
Yeah.
there. I would
Okay,
promote.
transfer to incident.
Yeah, I would just honestly move everything you just put in your new report. I would
Yeah,
promote
maybe
your
with the paint
investigative that you have to an incident,
710, 799 direct.
and we'll put processing in here because
Send it.
I was there because it stemmed from
I'll
this
return
report.
my vehicle. I'll give you a ride back over here to EMS, and we can triage here on Mirror Park Boulevard.
We cannot
Okay.
remove a
Just
criminal's
checking
cum,
if
can't we?
there's any signs
Yeah, we
of
can.
any internal bleeding or
Oh.
anything.
So if you go to edit Actually, if you go to add criminal scum and look up Ember's name, you should be able to just remove
What
it.
did you call me?
Oh, here.
Yeah, you'll be able to
And
remove it.
812,
I'll just
144.
remove everything and put the tag. Delete.
Yeah, that's fine. Do that. 10-9 for 812. I'm next to her.
Yeah, 11 to 25 with me
I'm
at
not seeing any signs of any
Mosley's when you
internal
should get a chance.
bleeding or anything.
Copy. We're gonna be processing a
So,
95
this is
together.
bruising from the impact.
It might be easier if you
But
meet
you have
at
any
MRPD.
pain That's
Copy that.
increases, come back immediately, okay? Because you may need to get checked for internal bleeding, okay?
Hey. I do get a lot of accidents.
All right.
Yeah, I fell from like a ship, like the top of a ship, once.
A ship.
Yeah, the other day, I barely hit myself.
Hey, the other two clowns said that
he.
he knew that I was
Okay.
here and he
Can
left
also
some.
use,
The other one in
scrapes
a
you got
bush.
on your body as well.
Might
Nothing too crazy,
be
just want to
set
flush out
up.
these and make sure things left inside them can cause infection.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep eyes on him.
I don't know what
Anthony,
just
take care
happened
of
there.
it.
I'm so confused still. We were there to try and.
Against the tree?
Right, it's been
okay.
Wait,
put
did y'all
Perfect.
say you found? Did you
Are
found one of
having
them?
any blurred vision or nausea?
Yeah, we found Mr. Twinkles. He was thinking about Amber Queen, and he was broken out of the car.
Not really.
Okay.
Where did
Based
y'all
on the fact
find
that
it?
you're very coherent and you're not really complaining of any pain, and you're also not nauseous or having blurred
In the
vision,
backyard of Form
I'm
Drive.
gonna say you don't.
All right,
have
you guys
infection,
ready?
But if any of those signs come up in the next 24 hours, come back for another exam, okay?
Okay.
But I think you. Hold on, I think I got one more bandage I gotta put on, and then you should be good.
Okay.
It's going down, baby. Oh my god, he actually got it.
Alright, how you feeling now?
Feeling a lot better.
Okay.
We don't even have a vending machine.
I hope you feel better.
Yeah, baby, we're on the docket.
141. I'm gonna have
do you guys
traffic
need to talk to me at all?
eastbound Strawberry Avenue.
All right. Yes,
Nearest
we're
cross would
good.
be-
We're good.
I think we're all good.
Genesis Boulevard.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. I appreciate it.
All
No problem.
right, Amber.
Black and color Seminole.
Hey, yeah.
One
Well, what do you mean you weren't gonna do anything to Twinkles?
We're gonna talk at the station. All right, Ember. Oh, I don't see the
Yeah.
lock because it's right on the wall. All right, Ember. At this time, you're under arrest for obstruction of justice, and resisting
Yeah.
arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say that can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney present available. If you cannot afford one, will be appointing you for your charge by the state. Do you understand these rights? If I read them to you.
Yeah, I'm the lawyer.
Good. Thank you. Do you want a lawyer?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. We'll get you sorted out with a lawyer.
I hope none of the new cops know the clown rates.
But I'm gonna put her in my car.
Yeah, that's fine.
Why is Amber getting arrested?
All right, Amber. Watch your.
No. I know. Oh.
Hey, Bozo!
Dispatch 812.
I'm gonna call a lawyer.
195.
Xavier
Bozo,
Monroe?
I rescued Twinkles.
Hello, is this Xavier?
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Xavier. Name's Flap Dugong, badge number 125 LSPD. I have an individual who is looking for representation down at the cells.
Hey, what?
We're
Okay.
on the way over
They
from the hospital, so we still need to kind of consolidate as to what happened, but I was there
Sure.
for the
We haven't
majority of
talked to her
the
yet,
situation.
regarding
I can
that.
give you
She's
most of
got
the
medical
consensus as to
treatment
what was going on.
Okay, perfect. Give me maybe like 5-7 minutes and I'll be at MRPD.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all good. Take your time. When you get there, just
Perfect.
311 for me. Name's Flap Dugong. I'll come up and grab you.
Sounds good. Thank you, Flop.
Awesome.
Appreciate you.
Not a problem. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 812 for 125.
Send it.
I've called Xavier. He's on the way down for representation for Miss Ember.
Thank you.
799 to 141 drive. 799 to 125 direct.
Apologies. Send it.
You're good. Twinkles, the person that was sent into the water in the back in the cuffs, he's good to go, right? I can uncuff him. He's free to go.
Yeah, he was cuffed by accident while I was trying to cuff Ember. I just wanted a brief statement as to what happened from their perspective. And for whatever reason, during the, I don't know, I don't know why they got involved. He is free to go. Just ask him what happened on the initial scene. Get a quick statement and then just cut him loose.
Copy.
She ran out of her cell earlier. Make sure she's shackled.
Okay.
She's not allowed to walk anymore.
Okay. Amber, come back here.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, I've
Turn
been
around.
good. Wait, I've been good. I'm walking to the cells.
Ember, listen.
10-2,
Listen to me. This is a lot
Ember,
of
I'm gonna
water.
make
Stop
it. I'm gonna
moving
make you a deal.
Look,
You're gonna
I'm
get.
being good.
Well, right now you're not being good. You're disobeying right now.
Well, I walked all the way to the cells by myself.
141, clear.
Yes, and then you walked out of your cell. Go ahead and shackle her.
All right.
Wait,
No,
what?
stop.
No.
Stop.
Ember,
It's
I have
lawful
no
order.
problem
Stop
adding
it.
on disobeying a lawful order. Okay, I need you to face away.
I want to walk
Face
by
away.
myself.
Ember, go ahead and face away.
Face
I
away,
want to
Ember.
walk by myself.
You can work on yourself if you face away. You can start working on yourself by complying.
Oh, walk.
Oh, you want to walk by yourself?
Walk.
It's not gonna happen
Wait, why not?
Come on, turn
I've
around.
been good.
because I'm telling you it's not.
Yeah, I specifically
you're
once
big-
told
Next
Amber
time,
Quinn not to do crime
next
when I
time you
gave
do
her a
not
wrench back.
turn around. I'm gonna ask you the last time. If you don't turn around, we're gonna also add disobeying a police officer. A lawful order. So,
But there's no way I can go.
799 76.
Well, right now you're
turn around.
disobeying.
Wait, there's a pain in the locked room.
all right,
locked
I'm
building.
gonna go for tackle.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ow.
One.
Hello, Ember.
All right, going for shackle.
So do all the clowns have
Amber,
the people? Is there
stop.
nobody else kidnapped?
Stop.
I just want to
Yeah,
go
no
to
one should be
myself.
kidnapped. The
I
last
just
person
wanna
who
go-
was to be kidnapped
Come
was
on,
Mr.
Amber.
Twinkles
Right.
Eugene.
Yeah, you're
but he
really
was
bad
taken
at
from us
tackling.
in custody by Amber, and that's what started the whole entire chase.
Like, I'm gonna place a shackle. You
I
got
got
it.
it.
All right.
Ember, stop resisting.
Amber, stop resisting. That's enough.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go for
Okay.
the shackles.
Well,
Go ahead.
those people.
I
I'm
think we
not
need to
washed.
wait a little bit.
Huh?
Yeah, my shackles are
dear,
loose a
dear.
little.
Did you
Turn
need
around.
to go get more cuffs?
Turn around. Going for shackles.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was just proving I wasn't washed.
All right, taking your arm here.
Ember, just
Go.
or not Ember. I'm sorry. 812. Just make sure you document all of her possessions and seize her possessions.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Earlier today, Ember was running around. Someone tried entering the cell, and she started running around, and she started messing around. So in Flop's mind, he's like, "Yeah, no, not anymore. That's not happening. You lost that privilege." Taco Bell. Ooh, Taco Bell's good. What'd you get from Taco Bell?
I'm not beating you. Right, here you go. Let me just place that in the machine.
Seven 76 MRPD with 195.
All right. Well.
All right, Amber, do you consent to a?
Oh God. What a day. What a day.
141 traffic westbound Davis Avenue, just crossing Strawberry Avenue, next to Mosley's Graham truck.
All right, we're gonna take your stuff. Okay, we're gonna give this right here.
Yeah, you better put my put my guns and my weapon in the bag
Which
as
cell
well.
we're taking? Because there's another 95 coming. Let's take one.
Oh,
in
I
here.
don't want to go to this building. I want a big cell. I want a big
There's
cell.
another
I want
one
a big
coming.
cell.
So
I want
you're
a big
getting
cell.
this.
I want the big cell. I want the big cell.
You don't deserve the big cell right now.
I want the big cell. Wait, I felt like I'm being
You do
good
not
though.
deserve the big cell
I'm
right
being
now.
good though. I want the big cell. I want the big cell.
You are not being good, Amber.
Yeah, I don't want.
All right, Amber, let me remove these shackles.
I want the big cell.
If you want to stay in cuffs, that's you.
My eyes are being weird in this room. I'm
You
not
wanna stay in
liking
cuffs?
it. Like my eyes are being.
She's already in the cell. If she doesn't want to be uncuffed, you could just leave her.
All right. Come on, come here. Let me uncuff you. If you don't let me uncuff you, I'm gonna ask you once. Otherwise, I'm not gonna uncuff you.
Hey, can you put me in different one?
No.
This is scary.
This is the one you're getting in.
Ember, I'm gonna make it very. I'm gonna make it very clear. Ember, I'm gonna make it very clear. You can face away, be placed out of cuffs. You're staying in the cell, or you made difficult and you can stay in the cuffs. Those are your only two options, Ember.
One turn around.
I'm seeing things in this that I don't like. Like I'm seeing scary stuff.
Hello.
Hey, Officer Dugong, I'm at the lobby.
Hey, Xavier. All good. I'll come grab you real quick.
Cool.
I'll talk to you when I get up there.
Sounds good.
All right. See you soon. Bye bye. 812. Go ahead and stay with Ember. I'm going up to grab the lawyer real quick.
Then I'm gonna add also there's a being a peace officer on it. I think that's enough.
After what you did, yeah. Feel free to add it.
I feel like everybody tries a little hard enough. We're all into it. All right, let's go.
All right.
I suppose. Yeah. What else are you gonna do?
Howdy,
All right.
howdy.
Xavier Monroe and my legal aid, Mr. Temple.
Good to meet you, Mr. Temple.
How we
Good to meet you,
doing
Mr. Xavier. Do either of you have weapons or anything?
Negative. You can search me.
Okay. If you have anything, I'll just have you turn them out in the front desk, if you'd like. I take
Can
a
I
look.
just keep it on me and promise not to use it? It's a wrench.
I'll tell you what. I'll take it and I'll just give it back to you when we're done. I trust you, Mr. Xavier. It's just protocol. It's nothing personal.
No, I get it. It just,
Thank you.
the
I
amount
appreciate
of
it.
times I forget to get it from an officer.
I can make you the
it's
promise that I won't forget.
Okay.
I'm
Because
just gonna
I will
frisk you real
forget.
quick. No, you're good. You're good.
That's fine.
I'll
Yeah.
just frisk you real quick. Make sure you're all good. As long as you're all good, we'll call it. Take a look here. Yeah, you're all good. All right.
All right.
So I'll give you guys a quick rundown while we walk down. I'm gonna wish you the absolute best. I know you guys have an obligation. Your
Who's our
suspect,
client?
Miss Ember Quinn.
All right.
Your favorite client.
Well, she managed to add more charges when she got here. To kind of give you just a brief rundown as to what happened. We were dealing with a situation down on Forum Drive. During that time on Forum, we got notice from a couple other bystanders that there was an individual who's incapacitated, potentially still at the original scene. So I went around to go look, and we found the person who was not under arrest, by the way, but we were trying to gather information for an investigation.
Okay.
Ember showed up somehow on scene, and I was like, hey, what the hell are you doing? Go ahead and get out of here. And she goes, what are you doing to my friend? I said, Ember, get out of here. You're currently on an active scene. Ember then decided to grab this person who was, again, not at that time, as far as I was aware, under arrest until I had him done with questioning to get a full story. Decided to place him in the vehicle, break cuffs, got in the car, was tased out of the car, and then placed in cuffs. And just so you can get a good giggle, this person who was, as far as I was aware at the time, innocent, the person who was driving the vehicle decided to send the car in a body of water while an injured party was in the back of the vehicle.
This wasn't a client that sent the car, was it?
No, luckily your client was not in the car for that stupidity. Your client did pick up the individual and said no, broke cuffs, resisted after being told to leave the scene. Proceeded to place the person in the vehicle. She was tased. She was only looking at 2 charges. She was looking at obstruction of justice and bear with me, this obstruction and resisting arrest. Then when we got here, her shackles came off, and I told her to face away so we could put the shackles back on. Earlier, in the day-to-day. She was in the cells and decided to run out of her cell and give us problems for about 2 or 3 minutes. So I turned around and said, absolutely no way. You know, she's getting placed back in shackles. I'm not going through that again.
Mm-hmm.
She then gave lip. She said, nope, I refuse. I want to walk. I said, I'm going to tackle you if you do not. And she decided to run around in circles so we could tackle her, place her in shackles. So we're adding on disobeying a peace officer.
Okay.
She somehow walked into something that was not going to involve charging just about anybody and turned it into, respectfully speaking, a shit show.
Sounds like she's just, you know, yucking around.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what we can get done here.
Question, just the initial scene when she put the person into the
is the lawyer there?
were they passed out?
Yeah,
you
we're
said?
talking in the hallway right now if you want to come out. Actually, stand by. We'll come to you real quick. I'm sorry. You can ask your question. There's another arresting officer as well that's also involved, so we'll go over there.
Mm-hmm.
What was your question, though? I apologize.
The person she was helping, were they like passed out or injured or something?
Yes. Yeah, that person was injured on the ground.
Okay, and were they detained at that stage?
Yes, that person was being questioned because we had a robbery that occurred, and Ember decided to show up on scene and grab the individual. I was waiting for EMS.
Okay, where did this take place? You said forum?
Yeah.
Gotcha, understood. Was the person charged in any way, shape, or form? Just curious, just for me.
Which person?
The person who was incapacitated.
I don't know. They were dumped in the water and stolen from my scene. Yeah. I was waiting for EMS. Ember and another person showed up. The other individual's actually right there, funny enough. She was the driver. Ember was the passenger.
Seeking counsel?
I have no idea, to be honest.
All right.
Okay, we should be good to talk to Ember, I guess. If you're all right with that, Xavier.
Yeah, I would agree.
Awesome.
I'd wait. Just real quick. So the official charge is disobeying a peace officer,
Resisting arrest, and misdemeanor obstruction.
Okay. You're hitting with obstruction, resisting, and the.
Yeah.
Yep. All right,
Just in case this goes ass up for you guys, I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm willing to work on the time for her, if she's willing to work down something.
Yeah, I have a new tack this time. So
Okay. I know you guys are gonna do your job, and I know I'm sort of helping you out already, giving you this crutch to start off with. But I'm letting you know I'm willing to work with her.
Appreciate it.
If she actually ends up complying with you and things end up going smoothly, we'll talk about maybe even dropping one of the charges. But let's first have you talk with her.
Let me see what I can get.
Yeah. I know you guys are doing your job, but
absolutely.
I'll let you speak with her. Just know that I'm willing to work with you.
I appreciate it.
All right. She's gonna be over here, Xavier.
I'm so used to going to the other one.
It's all good.
Yeah, I've never seen them in this one before.
All right.
Just so you know, we asked her to turn around so we can.
Yeah, I've already explained for them.
And she didn't want. Okay. Now she seems like she's hurt. Well, Amber Quinn, are you okay? Amber?
I have some food. I can go in there and help her out. Oh,
are you okay,
careful.
Amber?
I don't want her to get more charges.
What happened?
Do you need EMS?
You need EMS?
She was in there for 2 minutes before you got here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you jump on the wall to hurt yourself?
I slipped on
Be honest with me. You
Hold on
slipped
1
on
second.
what? There's nothing to slip
Baby
in there.
Monroe. Hello.
Oh, I couldn't see anything for ages.
Who's this?
And
VD
it was
from
sent
EMS. EMS from VD.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, sit back.
Can we get 52 at MRPD, please?
I am. Yes, and actually, I'm at the.
Hey, found me down to Max.
Right now, or is this an emergency?
And for arrive from the back back
I'll
gate,
give you a
I'm
call
gonna
back
let you in
just
from
a
there.
couple minutes. That's all right. Okay, thanks.
Ember, can you see things?
She cannot see
I
anything in
didn't
there.
before. I can now. I can
Okay.
see now.
You can see
Yeah.
things now. Okay. Do you want us to get GMS, or do you think you could be helped? That's up to you. If it was an accident, we can work with you there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she ran and jumped in the wall.
Around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was running around and tripping over.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
Ember, it's Xavier. Do you remember me?
EMS are on the way, Flo.
Okay.
She used to do that all the time, 5 years ago. She used to be cuffed and just run and jump and hurt herself in the walls.
If you officers aren't opposed, could we lock that outside door and keep this one open so I can go and talk to her? And
she's cuffed still. It is,
she's still cuffed.
yeah, and she can hear you through this little hole, so.
Right.
To explain that real quick, I explained to Ember to just face away and put her hands on the plate there. And she refused, and I told her that she could either, one, just comply so we can take the cuffs off her, or two, she could stay in cuffs.
I couldn't see anything in here.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
I'll go ahead and get EMS. I'll be
EMS are on the way, Ember. I'll leave you guys be for a minute.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Give me a second, Flop. I'll go get EMS in the back.
So, the driver? Felony possession of marijuana as well.
No shit, really?
She had 2 bricks.
Oof.
I'll show you.
123, 23.
Did they plead to their charge?
We haven't delivered charges yet.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna try to question them more on the weed. Because it's only 2 bricks, so it's not like they were obviously it seems like they bought it, just based off like here's 2 plants, here's 2 plants all rolled up, you know.
So just for context, we got the word that somebody got robbed, someone lost their phone, there's a potential injured party. I wanted to question that injured party for the investigation. Ember and the You're 95 show up on scene. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, why are you here? Get the fuck out of here. And she goes, what are you doing to my friend? And she picks him up. I tackle her. I attempt to cuff her. Ember resists cuffs.
Right, it's this way.
And
Mr. Monroe, we're gonna pass with the EMS, okay?
And I'm like, what are you doing? She picks up the injured party, places him in the back of the Seminole. She then tries to get in. She gets tased. Ember gets placed in cuffs. And then when I called out that the Seminole was taking off and fleeing, that's when you said that at some point she decided to send the fucking car in the water. I don't know.
So
I don't know what's going on.
Context to that, I was speaking to Twinkles once I got him up to the road. We were waiting for the ambulance, and he even stated that the driver didn't know that there's water there at the end of the canals. They were driving way too fast. I mean, not that this makes it better or different for the charges, but it wasn't with intent that she drove somebody handcuffed into the water.
Okay.
It was a mistake. You know, she was like, oh no, and it was way too late.
So, okay, that's acceptable. Mantis, what the fuck, man?
This is the 1695, correct?
Let me see.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can honestly, you could probably argue reckless endangerment, because I was gonna say if she did try and dump that car in the water, knowing that was water, I'm letting you know right now, I was willing to push as far as attempted murder.
Yeah.
So. I still think maybe potentially reckless endangerment for trying to flee with an injured party in the back of her car.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get her story.
Okay.
I'm gonna see. She didn't really do me much on the way here. I already asked her if she wanted a lawyer. She doesn't want one, but I'm gonna ask her again before I go in. Okay. Let's go figure it out.
Yeah, I think reckless endangerment sticks.
Hello.
You guys need help getting out? I'm sorry.
You want to turn around and get uncuffed?
Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. Yawn. I know. What's up, brother? How you doing, dude? What a day.
Now, I would be like, why doesn't EMS have keys this place? What if, like, the only officer on duty goes down and gets injured down here and we can't get to them? But
yeah,
this is like the #1 lead for an EMS being a corrupt piece of shit. If that
it's so insane. I think at the minimum, maybe like access to the back door at the most. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming. I
Appreciate it as well.
appreciate it.
Tango 123, 24, 52, 10-8.
Terrible. I'm in a flop stream. I know, dude. You know what's terrible? I mean, things like World of Warcraft are pretty bad, right? But flop? I mean, what are you kidding me? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Biggest Bills fan right here. This is every Bills fan looking happy right now. What are you talking about?
Hey, sir. Not to be a little snitch or anything, but it's not my place to tell him. Forte's, just asking the prisoners some questions and everything. But I feel like we have some pretty good interrogations and we could probably use for that.
Yeah. If he's gonna question her about stuff like that, use the interrogation room, get it on recording, make sure that the person's advised of their rights and all that jazz. If they're gonna be on recording.
Yeah, I mean he's questioning her right now in the cell. Like I said, I can suggest it, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you bring him into an interrogation room? Just question on the recording. Take anything brought up now and just use that, but anything on recording, just make sure she's re-Mirandized.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Okay. You didn't know there was water on the other side? I can hear you.
No,
Insert local sports team is really good. How about that insert local sports team? I don't want to talk about good. No one's got to talk
He will.
about good.
44 yards.
No one.
No, he doesn't make it. Wide right.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't.
Yeah, let's make this dramatic.
Yeah, dramatic as fuck. That's how we do things.
I don't want to talk about it. The Bills through.
That's Xavier Monroe.
I think so. Chief shouldn't even be there. I agree. I think the Chiefs should have lost that game. Dude, I feel so bad for Allen. God, he's like... Allen is so...
All right, here.
I don't know. Heck of Bills lying all the way. See, that's the fucking problem. Is that the actual good game that would have been was Bills Lions. That would have been an amazing Super Bowl. I don't care who would have won. I don't know. Dolphins would have smoked them in Miami. I agree. Miami has had a fucking insane season. I'm actually like I'm impartial, but I am a Miami fan. I think the fact that they did not play at home, honestly, out of any game that was unfortunate, the fact that they played in what was it? Wind chill negative 27 degrees Fahrenheit. That is a crime in itself. That was kind of overkill. I'm gonna say 50% of the defense was hurt. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, at some point, because Kansas City doesn't have a turf field. Not that turf would have been any better. Yeah. I was going to say, not that turf would have been any better, but at negative 27 degrees Fahrenheit wind chill, you're not dealing with dirt. I mean, the moisture in the dirt, you're essentially just landing on rock at that temperature. That shit had to hurt. You're cutting your hand on dirt.
All right. Forte has her in the interrogation room. She's his 95. I just kind of helped everything. I'm going to get back out there so Slacks isn't alone.
Yeah, that's fine.
Start rolling around.
That's fine. You should be good. You should be good to break off. Thank you for all of your help. I appreciate it. This was kind of a shit show, but thanks for holding it down.
Yeah, and if you guys need me, I'll come right back. But
yeah, sounds good.
At least there's 2 of us out there.
All good. Thanks for your help.
See ya. Yep.
Third coldest game ever.
I've highlighted my PC in my report. And
at heated fields. Who had heated fields?
We're gonna need your statement because I wasn't there before. They bring this to bench trial. I wasn't there before when they for what they were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, since we got the guy that was in the other situation, you were telling them to get away because you were gonna call EMS for them, right? For Mr. Twinkles.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I know, I've scraped my hands before. My mom always tells me I'm a strong and tough boy. Hell yeah. Kerosene heaters. You know what? Listen, I didn't believe in kerosene heaters. And then one day I worked in a place where there was a kerosene heater, like an old-fashioned one. Let me tell you, there's no better heating than a kerosene heater. That shit'll have you in shorts and a t-shirt. Have a good one, Megsy. Appreciate you. I mean, I'm excited. It's supposed to be above freezing today, which means I might actually get a chance to leave my fucking house after like a week and a half. I wish I could show you guys photos without doxing, put simply. I've never lived in a place where the roads were so bad. I mean, granted, we've had snow, then rain, then ice, then snow, then ice, and then below freeze for like 4 days. I created
I have a question.
An ice skating rink. Yeah, what's up?
Just real quick, since you didn't use the hunting rifle and wrench, do you want me to put it back on her when we're
Did you seize her possessions already?
Yes.
Okay. You need her to grab her possessions again. You need to place the possessions on her and re-seize her possessions after.
Okay. Okay, good. Oh, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure if
she's not losing that stuff. They weren't used in the commission of the
it was
crime.
not using a crime. Just to be sure on how you usually do it. That's so funny. I haven't been I haven't been taken out in a FTO session like for the whole storm. I've just been following snacks because you've been telling me to go to a place before we meet at MRPD, me and him, and it just kept going. Like some things happen. That's crazy.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Sounds about a shift 3 at Senior Buns. I tried it. I asked her if she consented to a DNA, and she said no. I tried it.
To a DNA?
I asked her. She consented to it.
She didn't get her DNA earlier?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I didn't check.
I was gonna say she punched an officer.
Oh, okay. She got it taken then.
Okay. I was gonna say. Damn, dude, people not understanding the clear OOC. Not the place, guys. Oh, man. I don't really understand why Ember got in the way of this whole thing. Like, she kind of created a problem for herself.
You look sad.
What's up?
Why do you walk like that? You look sad.
The Bills lost.
Oh, they did lose, yeah.
The Bills lost.
I was rooting for them. because I hate the fucking Kansas City Chiefs.
I am so defeated. You have no. Kansas City shouldn't even be there.
Yep, they're not getting to the Super Bowl though. The Ravens are gonna fucking destroy them.
God, I hope so. I don't want to see KC have it. I want to see the Ravens go and the Lions. That'd be a good Super Bowl.
It's good, but it's going to. You already know it's going to be San Francisco Ravens. I don't think the Lions are good. I mean, no. The Lions have a chance because right now they're playing like super good.
I
just so good right now.
I'm just tired of seeing San Francisco. I just kind of want to see.
Yeah, but
like some two new teams. Yeah, just see some new people.
It's crazy how San Francisco has a fucking crazy roster. Just
let me see the next upcoming games.
Samuel and McCaffrey makes the whole fucking offense, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't want to see San Francisco go.
I want to see the Lions though. I want to see the Lions.
The Lions
I feel
brought
like
it
Jared
back.
Goff deserves it.
Yeah, they proved this season that like they got it in them. They got that dog in them.
Yeah.
They went from
Even
a losing
Browns,
season.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad they lost on first game.
Yeah, the Browns.
I feel like the Browns deserved it.
The Browns. I feel bad. The Browns had a blowout. It sucked for them. I think every playoff game has sucked up until like these games this weekend.
I'm kind of sad though they gave up on Baker Mayfield so fast. You see what he's doing in Tampa Bay? He's doing it very better than what he used to be doing.
Yeah.
In the Browns. Or the fucking Bengals. As soon as Burrow is that's my team, by the way.
Did you enjoy your football weekend? I did, Neon.
Officers.
Yes.
We'll open this for you.
We can talk outside. Let's not keep you behind bars, guys. Come on.
We're starting to get used to it and like it, you know?
Don't enjoy it too much now.
Just kidding.
All right.
Just kidding.
All right.
All right, what's up, guys?
What questions we got? What's going on?
It's all you, Mr. Temple.
Okay. So in terms of the charges, we were looking to try and work with you. We think the resisting arrest obviously fits in terms of the breaking of the cuffs at different multiple scenes. And also there is 2 other charges. There's the felony obstruction as a misdemeanor, and there is disobeying a peace officer.
It is not felony obstruction. It is just obstruction.
It's a misdemeanor. We understand.
I just wanted to clarify. Okay.
Right,
yeah.
Sorry, I don't have one of those fancy computers.
No. You're fine. You're fine.
As a person who's only had it for 1 day, it's so fucking hard not having it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you guys gotta go off of muscle memory. That's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
I gotta respect you for that.
I mean, I remember most of the charges, thankfully, from looking at that thing for too long.
Yeah.
So we were looking to try and see if we could work with you in getting one of those 2 charges dropped, and I'll explain why. So we believe that disobeying a peace officer fits for both the scenes. So in terms of the wording on the misdemeanor, once again, I don't have the description in front of me.
I can give you the quick description. Recklessly or with criminal negligence hinders the discovery, apprehension, conviction, or punishment of a person who commits a crime, including issuing threats of violence, impeding administration of justice, or withholding of non-privileged information or evidence from peace officers.
Yeah, so we felt like in terms of Miss Ember, she didn't actively know of anyone who had actually committed a crime, and also the person potentially wasn't charged. We do agree that it's completely disobeying a peace officer, though. Like we completely are on board with that, and we know that there would be no fighting that or winning it in a court of law for disobeying.
Sure. Yeah. So the main point I was getting at was that she did hinder the discoverance of potential information regarding another party who was, respectfully speaking, involved in an actual crime.
Yeah.
Who was the victim, which is where we needed to speak to that person who was on the ground. And I'll be honest with you, I still have yet to speak to that person.
Yeah. It is,
How about this? If we can get her to tell you who that person is, you'll,
we know who that person is.
Oh, you do know who it is.
We have a name. Yes. We have a name, but we haven't actually had a chance to speak to them. I'll be honest. I mean, let me take a look here. I
don't think we're arguing over much. Just kind of.
No. Yeah.
or disagreeing over much rather than arguing.
Yeah.
Also, just so you know, we're talking about a guilty plea as well. It's not just we're trying to argue something down and then have a
Right.
Yeah.
not
Okay.
guilty.
Correct. Ember is already of the position that she would take a guilty plea for the disobeying and the
Resisting arrest.
the resisting to get this over.
Okay. To avoid fruit of the poisonous tree, if we're gonna work down something, we're talking. So I would say that the disobey was what started it. I told her to clear the scene. So we're gonna call that as our kickoff. She then resisted, and then she tried to grab the suspect. I'll be honest. I'm really feeling tight about that misdemeanor obstruction. Based on the fact
it's the biggest thing she did, basically.
I can't really drop the resisting though, and I'm not dropping the disobey because I can't.
Yeah, and just for what she did
without the
in
disobey,
here,
you can't charge her with anything.
she disobeyed. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Without the disobey, you can't charge her with anything. So the only thing we can negotiate is the obstruction. To be honest.
I gotcha. I mean, I'm between.
Can I speak to you for a second?
Just,
right there at the gate.
Sure. I will say this much too before I do step away respectfully. I've considered charging her twice with disobey, but she's only getting the 1 times already.
Sure.
But let me talk real quick, and we'll be right back with you.
About it.
Yeah, all good, all good.
Let's go here, so it's like more. That's literally what I was going to tell you. We could put 2 times disobeying instead of because
I'm
disobeying happened on 2 occurrence, right?
Yeah, I'm on the same page. I'm willing to drop misdemeanor and drop. I'm willing to drop the misdemeanor if. Yeah, if she's willing to take the.
2 times disobeying.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're on the same page.
I was on the same page. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So here's the rundown. I think we're on the same page right now, myself and Miss Frost here, Officer Frost. I'm willing to drop the misdemeanor.
Okay.
As long as she's willing to look at a second count of disobeying, considering the fact that the two times for disobeying happen at 2 different occurrences. I'm gonna be honest. I would be way more lenient with a suspect in this regard. She'd be looking at about half the time and fine.
It's 5 minutes, 5 months.
I'm a little bit stingy with her, is because she created a problem out of what was probably gonna be nothing, and has been nothing but giving us a problem since we've had her in our custody.
Yeah, I get it.
She has not been a very compliant suspect, and I'm not one to be mean about that. But would you guys have any disagreements on adding in a second count of the disobeying and removing the misdemeanor obstruction?
What are your thoughts, Mr. Temple?
Quick sidebar over here.
Sure. Give us just a quick second, all right?
Yeah, let's just move a little bit.
Yeah, take your time.
What are your legal thoughts on the ability for someone who is in handcuffs?
Make sure you're whispering.
Oh, they're probably whispering.
So my thought process behind that.
We can.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any of that.
This is always like the same thing.
I'll be honest. If they want to fight this, I don't feel like taking this to court.
Yeah, me too.
We'll just go backpedal on the dropping the obstruction.
Yeah,
I'm really. I'll be honest with you. I'm really not in the mood. She's given us such a problem. She's been to court once already today over something pretty minimal. So.
Yeah. I agree with you. I don't think we. I don't think this is gonna show any. It's not like we're going to show any precedent, right? By doing this, by going to court with this. It's not like it was like a huge thing, right?
We're talking a couple misdemeanors here. I mean, I do think that she got disobeying for the 1 count.
Mm-hmm.
and she should be looking at a second kind of disobeying anyway. And I'll take the reins on this. If they have anything to say, I'm just gonna let them know that, you know, per the Miranda rights, anything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you say or do, if you disobey, it's going to be charged. We're simply following Miranda.
Yep, 100%.
All right, we'll go back over.
Yep.
Whoop. We'll step over here.
Let's just go on the other side. I think from the other side of this one, we shouldn't be able to hear.
Jesus.
Here. But yeah, like you said, like per Miranda, like if you take Miranda, we also did. You heard me when I read her rights. She did agree to her rights, and she just disobeyed after I did that.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. I you know what? I don't usually like to get harsh with suspects. I believe in matching energy, right?
Yep.
You work with me, I'll work with you. If you're going to make my job of the utmost difficult by running around and trying to make something as simple as walking to your cell a problem, then we're talking a whole other can of worms.
Yep. 100%. Hey, Forte. How's it
Howdy.
going?
I couldn't find my way upstairs. She's hungry.
Oh, hold on.
Did you need some help to get up?
Oh, I don't have any food. Shit. Yeah, you want to show him how to get up?
She's in there right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've already pretty much.
Oh, okay. You found yourself upstairs?
You mind just go grabbing like a couple bags of chips for her? That's all. Okay, that's it. That's all. That's it. Okay. Burger.
Forte.
Oh man, dude.
Oh, they're ready. I'm locking this one.
If you can just let us in the cell, I think your guys' proposal is fine. We're gonna go ahead and give it to her, and we'll let you know what she says in just a minute.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
We shouldn't.
Oh, good.
Welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, I'll start updating charges real quick.
Yep. I'm gonna do that. I got you.
All right, I've got the charges updated.
You got it? Okay. I don't see it.
Just refresh it.
Thank you for your service.
Who's going 42?
Cleated.
Oh.
All right, here, guys, see it now.
Damn, we're not going to see Cletus for 2 days, man. 07, what are we going to do? Let's go and write her a statement real quick. I still feel alive. Society collapsed for 2 days. I know. It's all over here. That's it. The world ends. Sorry, guys.
Every time he says his call sign, I'm like, because he's Echo 78. It's so weird.
During the time of being on scene, word got out.
Flap.
Who's calling my name?
I think it's Forte.
Yes.
So, based off her testimony, that I did witness her like get the guy out of the car without any instruction. Like, she was fully unaware there was water there.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't think she's looking at
Okay.
attempted murder, but reckless endangerment. I mean, if you read the charge, she had an injured party in the back of her vehicle and fled from
know,
police.
Yeah, and she knew it when she did it. 'Cause
Yeah, she was well
they got her
aware of
ring.
that.
They got her ring.
I mean, I'll go in and tell her that if she wants. I mean, I don't want to be blunt about it, but what the hell was she thinking? She could have hurt that person a lot. What charges is she looking at right now?
Yeah, that's I'm so I was jumping with a few. So I worked something out with her with the weed stuff.
Okay.
Since it was 2 and based off her testimony is that she literally found it randomly up in Sandy at the plantation.
Okay.
And I said, "You didn't buy it? You didn't get it from anyone?" She was like, "No. Like I've had these 2 bricks on me for literally 2 days and I just forgot about it. I just went out and picked it." So I worked out like information. I was like, if you work with me for the future as like an informant, and she was like, "It's snitching." I said, "It's not snitching. You can pick and choose what you tell me."
I'll say this much. This is your arrest. If you think that fits, go for it. I'm dealing with my 95. Give me just a second. If you want to give me just a minute, I could be right back with you. It sounds like the lawyers are here.
Good with time,
Yeah,
sir?
yeah.
She
Oh,
took
yeah,
the
yeah.
lead.
That's fine.
Yeah?
That's
All right,
fine.
That's fine. All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's get it done. And then she did. Wait, 1 second, officer. She did ask for a couple minutes of your guys' time. She just wants to better understand the situation.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
All right, very good.
Let's go.
Well, let's get the deal done first.
All right.
Yeah.
So at this time, I want you to tell me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Plea on these charges. So first charge. What do you plead on resisting arrest?
Well, we've already established.
I did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the deal we talked about, Ember. They're going to give you 2 times disobeying a peace officer,
Disobeying a peace officer. Also.
and 1 time resisting arrest. You plead guilty?
It is. I'd like to hear it from her. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So you will be fine.
You giving me a...
Mm-hmm.
Because
Okay.
I was trying to tell you that the light was up and I couldn't see any, and you gave me disobeying with that. And I didn't want to be in a cell because like that's like pitch black.
I gotcha. That was a misunderstanding. Your disobeying wasn't for that though. Your disobeying was
Because
in.
I heard Selena saying, well, she's kind of disobeying after she walked away.
Well,
No.
Let the officers explain why they charged you with what they charged. you.
No.
Okay?
So
Okay?
I'm gonna break down the whole situation. I was there looking for that injured person because we had gotten word that somebody was injured on scene, and we had just had a robbery take place in that area, and we were given word from the victim that person was also potentially a witness or kidnapped. So when we arrived on scene to try and get your friend help, you showed up, and I said, "Listen,
It is.
hold on.
Sorry.
This is an active scene. I need you to leave." And you said, "No, what are you doing to my friend?" I said, "You need..." Hold on. Ember, hold on.
Ember, you just got to listen, okay? Let him finish, okay?
I said, "You need to leave the scene. This is an active scene." You then said no, picked up your friend. I then tackled you. You then resisted arrest, picked up your friend again, and threw your injured friend in the back of a car, where then you were tased and placed in cuffs. When we then got to the PD, you were walking. If you remember earlier, you ran out of your cell and started running around. That's when I said, "No way I'm going to let you run around. How can we trust you when we gave you that privilege earlier and you failed to yield to that privilege?" So I said that we were going to put you in shackles, in which you proceeded to run around the whole hallway, refusing to face away from us so we can put the shackles on you, forcing us to tackle you twice, where the shackles then went on you. And then when we got you here, obviously you had some issues. That's fine. So the 2 counts for disobeying were on 2 separate occasions. And just so you can understand, under your Miranda rights, anything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. So that's where the second count of disobeying is coming in, was when we got here.